Good evening, I'm Terrytopcat for clusterview.com. We're in sunny Brighton. It's Friday the 18th of August, my birthday as well, and I've come all the way from London to see this incredible band from LA called Thumpasaurus. Please introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
Hello, my name is Lucas.
I'm Logan.
I'm Henry.
I'm Ben. I'm Henry.
So, this is the second or third tour you've done in the UK this year?
Second year, it's our second.
And you obviously like the UK?
Oh yeah, UK's good to us, big time.
So tell me about the name of the band, Thumpasaurus. Where did that come from?
Oh, it was one of my friends worked as a valet parker in St. Louis, and he had a friend who didn't have a home, I guess homeless, and he would play for him every night. And he had a shoestring makeshift instrument he called his Thumpasaurus. So he told me that story, and I took the name.
Great. So you've released quite a few songs and albums, and you particularly use the visuals, don't you, Pete? So you have a really hardcore following as well, because I first came and saw you in Camden like earlier in the year, and I was hooked. That was it. I had to come and see you at Hootenanny, which was a fantastic gig. Lucas, you were saying what a great energy that was. So how different are the audiences in the UK and Europe to America, would you say?
They're very different, but it's also crazy how different they are within the UK. Like, so I don't know, certain areas are like people act absolutely crazy, and the other areas people are very reserved. So I don't know. It's in some ways it's actually similar because the US is kind of like that too.
Sure. So what's your future plans? I know you're doing a gig on your birthday, Logan, on the 20th of August in France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have an album that's finished coming out October 20th.
And the name of the album?
It's called Hard.
Okay, so this is exclusive. Hard.
Hard, H-A-R-D.
Oh no. You have a new album called Hard coming out in October. So how many tracks on the album? How differently is it musically to your previous releases?
I think it's our best album yet. There's 14 tracks, and I think some fans are gonna really like it. 2 songs are already out now. Lipstick, Makeup, and Terrifying.
And so you've had a lot of bands from the UK and Europe support you. Any ones that really stand out that you would say go and see?
Loose Articles.
Okay.
Manchester. They're fucking awesome. They also love Congratulations is opening show.
Oh, the ladies I met outside. Oh, cool. And so with the new album, what's the plan? You're going to talk more of America and then back in Europe?
Yeah, hopefully people listen to it, and the more people listen to it, the more gigs we can do. So trying to get the word out there. And
And I want to ask you about your influences. So a couple of you, you're from St. Louis. You guys are from the Bay Area, from New York. One of you originally from New York, and LA. So tell me what music you guys were listening to in the first record you bought when you were growing up.
Wow.
The first record I remember buying was Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Chester. Wow, yeah.
Sick record. And on tour, once in a while, we'll put it on, and it's mind blowing.
Still sounds great, doesn't it?
So good, yeah.
What about you, Logan?
Green Day, Plain White Tees, All American Rejects, and Thelonious Monk.
Which Green Day album?
We were listening to American Idiot today. It's so good.
That was like we were talking about that we both saw the American Idiot tour.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We were like 12.
It's as good as Beethoven.
We didn't know each other yet.
And Henry, so your pedigree, you're the son of the wonderful Don Was from Was Not Was, who I'm a big fan of. So obviously you're got musical family. So what were you listening to? What were you exposed to when you were younger? Or what first record you bought?
Yeah, well, when I was a really little kid, I only liked fast music. So I asked my dad to get me a CD of all fast music, and he got me a Ramones Live CD.
Great dad, I love that.
Every single day on the way to school for like 7 years. And then, yeah, I had a Rob Zombie CD also that I would throw in. And then weirdly, the next album I got after that was a combo pack that had the Baha Man, Who Let the Dogs Out.
Oh yeah, featuring Lenny Kravitz.
Was it really?
Yeah. Well, he kind of, I think he helped them, or he's associated with them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's wild. Lenny Kravitz, Baha Man.
Yeah, exactly. Good song though. Good song.
Great song.
I did a session in the studio where they cut that earlier this year in New York.
And I met your dad in 1987. I'm a big Depeche Mode fan, so they were rehearsing at Nomis for the Masses tour, and then the band came out, and, was like, and then they went on Top of the Pops with Walk the Dinosaur.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
And yourself, Pete? What the music you bought?
Well, I grew up loving the Strokes, first Arctic Monkeys record, and I have like this memory that's going to Amoeba Records and buying the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, which was like a triple disc album full of like Disney covers and like Japanese like ballads, like very emotional. And I like played that probably the most.
Is Amoeba has it reopened in a different location?
I did.
Yeah, because I love Amoeba. Great.
Yeah,
It's close by.
And yourself? What would you do?
Okay, so my first album that I bought was on iTunes. It was Hot Fuss by The Killers.
Yeah, okay.
So for years, I just had Hot Fuss and Sweet Home Alabama in my iTunes library. And then actually, like a little bit after that, I had Paramore.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Crush 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 was a free song on iTunes, so I downloaded that, and then I got really into Paramore. But my first album that like at the record store that I got was Phantom Navigator by Wayne Shorter, and I picked it based off of one that it was in the dollar bin. And
Dollar bin, we love them.
I didn't know who Wayne Shorter was, but the album cover is this like cruise ship that's like levitating, and it's just like this crazy album cover. So I just picked it based off of that.
I'll have to check that out.
Now I still haven't listened to it.
So you're a very funk-orientated band. So my first album was on cassette. Because I'm old. I bought Prince Charming by Adam and the Ants, and then the second one was Outlaw by War. God, you know that album with they got all the bandanas on. That's such a good album.
War is cool. Underrated band. I guess.
Very underrated. Well, they're called the Low Rowdy Band now because legally they can't use the name because the producer and the keyboard player owns the name, which is stupid.
Adam and the Ants also very self-mentioned, one of my favorites.
Who, sorry?
Adam and the Ants, very
Oh yeah. He's still performing. He's great artist.
a friend or foe from my mom.
So, where can everyone find you on social media? This is the wonderful Thumpasaurus from LA. They're going to be playing Chalk tonight in Brighton.
Everywhere. Instagram, Thumpasaurus Music, TikTok, Thumpasaurus Music, Twitter, same.
And any videos? You shooting any videos for any new songs from the new album?
Hopefully.
Okay, can you give us a name of a future single?
Alien Sex Tape.
Okay, oh, I love that. So thank you very much, gentlemen. We've had lots of people walk through. I really appreciate your time. Looking forward to seeing you guys later.
Thank you.
Thank you.